Hey guys, Let's Talk here. Welcome back to my channel. This time I want to talk about why Hillary lost the election. And it's actually pretty simple. It's not complicated. I know the Democrats and liberals want to say, oh, it was Comey, it was all this. She was destined to lose. Okay? I'm going to tell you why. The main thing you have to understand, and the main reason she lost, is because she's corrupt. And people knew this. And she wasn't able to get away from that corruptness to even run a good steady campaign. She was even in her own fucking way. Now it was bad enough that Donald Trump kept pounding on her through the election, but she kept fucking her own self up. Let me get you starting on this. This is all plot and planned. Don't get me wrong. You should understand this. Her becoming the DNC, the Democratic nominee for president, was guaranteed back in 2008. Now we already all know, whether they want to say it or not, she was guaranteed the presidential nomination in 2012 if she stepped aside for Obama. Because the Democrats had to make a big fucking showing that they were going to have the first black American president. Like, he was the only fucking black person in politics that could have been fucking elected. But anyway. So she agreed to step down. That's why she conceded, because they guaranteed her the spot. Now, over the next 8 years, they put into place plans to make sure she became the candidate. The stepping down of Kane, which many people don't know. He used to be the DNC chair. He stepped down. They pretty much guaranteed that he was going to be VP pick. They all fucking knew this. There's no surprise. And that's how they got Debbie Wasserman Schultz in his DNC chair. She's friends with Hillary. So then they started concocting a way to make sure that she absolutely won the Democratic primary. And you can see it all over in the primaries. I watched them. I'm an independent. I keep up on this information. You know, I keep it as my responsibility to make sure I'm well informed. That's why my channel exists, to make sure you're informed. And all this process, no one besides Hillary was going to win that primary. Guarantee it. They made it. That's why you had all the super delegates. That's why no matter how many states that Bernie won, she was always going to get some of them. So no matter how many he won, he was never going to have enough to beat her super delegates. So this is already cooked in and planned. So that was part one, and people knew this, and that's one thing that pissed people off. So the Bernie supporters should fucking, they came to light. The second thing, she got in her own fucking way. Her actions as Secretary of State didn't help her any. The private server and emails, despite whatever the hell liberals said that's wrong, it's illegal. She should be in jail. And especially with the sharing of private information or classified information. She didn't help herself by not turning this shit over to the FBI or Congress. She didn't help herself when she laughed at Congress over this, thinking she was going to get a free ticket. She did not help herself by the foundation being paid to play, which it is. It will be brought out within the next year. That, even though there's already stuff in there, and they're all trying to fucking deny this, that it is a pay-for-play organization. And I believe that that foundation will be shut down. It's going to have to be. They'll lose their status. They'll be too corrupt. So you have that against her. And then she constantly got in her own way by constantly lying. This woman doesn't know how to tell the fucking truth, ladies and gentlemen. She's a perpetual liar. She could have won. I'm going to tell you how she could have won. Had she even if all the other stuff had happened, even with the email server and the setup from 2008, to step aside, she could have still won. I'll tell you how. Had she just come out in the beginning and meant her apology about the server. Look, I'm sorry about the server. I wasn't at the time very technological savvy, which I don't think still would have lied because she still lied. But I'm sorry about it. I know what I did was totally wrong, and I'm going to give over my server willingly. Don't bleach bit it. Don't do anything, because that really fucked her up when they found out she was hiding something. Like, look, I'm going to give you an untouched server. You find whatever you want. Then you can handle all the classified material later. Oh, I had some stuff on there. Then you can start the denial there and possibly make it. She should never have done the Clinton Foundation. That's where she fucked up even more. The pay for play of the Clinton Foundation. But she would have gotten a lot of heat off of her by just turning over the fucking server. And getting ahead of things, saying I'm totally sorry and never mentioning it again. But by continuously denying everything and half-ass apologizing, which people saw through. And the stuff, that was the problem. I couldn't vote on her because I knew she was lying with Benghazi. That's another reason I didn't vote for Obama. I knew they were both lying. You don't lie about something. There was no reason to call for that being an act of a YouTube video. Just say what it was. It was a terrorist attack. Obama would have lost nothing in the fucking polls anyway. It was overseas. You could have came out and said, it's a surprise fucking attack. We did expect it. It came out of nowhere. We had an attack on foreign soil. Not American soil, but foreign soil, which is due to be expected. It was an embassy. They get attacked all the time. It would have been no fucking big deal. You still probably would have won the election because Romney was a fucking moron. That's how Hillary could have been on better ground, which she still wanted, highly unlikely. But she would have had a better fucking shot. She had more ground to stand on. It's another thing with the Clinton Foundation issue. She's got so much corruption going on, it's ridiculous. I mean, she shot herself with not just one, but both fucking feet. She should never win. She should step aside and went to somebody else. And then they had a problem because, okay, Bernie Sanders is coming up. He's speaking a lot of this BS about free stuff, which everyone wants free shit. So, of course, he's going to get a lot of fucking people, especially the college people who don't have fucking very much, and they're in fucking La La Land and liberal college, and they have no real idea how the real world works when it smacks them in the fucking face when they graduate. So, then she had to deal with Bernie. So now she's to the left. Now she's fucked herself over with the base instead of staying center. Or she could have been okay. But now she got to flip-flop all this shit, she becomes a liar. And then by calling all the Benghazi mothers liars over that was stupid. It wasn't a fucking lie. You said their kids died because of a fucking YouTube video. It was a lie. How she should have won is when she left being Secretary of State, she should have said, look, I am resigning for personal reasons. You don't have to throw fucking Obama under the bus at this point in time. Because he still has 3-4 years left to serve at this time. I'm resigning from Secretary of State due to personal reasons. Then you come back in and you say your reasons, because I felt this wrong. People already know it's a fucking lie. He can't win you back. He's still going to have to either campaign for you or sink you. This is speaking of Obama. So you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain and nothing more to lose. You're not going to get this fucking coalition of black people. You never were. Because you're not black. You're not a man. You're not a black woman. You're never going to be able to reach out to them. No matter how hard you fucking try. No matter how much a guy fucking stumps for you. The other thing she had against her why she lost was because she had no plans. They want to complain about how Trump had no fucking plans. At least he backed up most of the stuff and started coming out with policy and plans. Hers was, I'm a fucking woman, vote for me because I got a pussy. Admittedly, that's what most women voted for. What would you vote for? Because she was going to be the first woman president. What is this obsession with being the first this or that as a fucking president? First black president, what did it get us? Nothing. He fucked over his own people worse than he fucking fucked over everybody else. I voted for him in 2008. I admit it. I voted for Obama. I was thinking, how could he fuck this up? He's a black man. Surely he's going to show how well that they can do. Boy, was I fucking wrong. I should listen to a lot of my black friends. They said, I ain't fucking voting for him. But I said, but he's a black guy. How can you fucking? I don't fucking vote for him. He's full of shit. Yeah, so. God, there's so much I'm going to get to. So, yeah, she had that. She fucked over on Magazi. So I couldn't vote for her. That's one of the main reasons. Everything else was icing on the cake. Sorry, I knew I was going to vote for her since 2012. So then you have all that. So then she goes, well, I just got a pair of boobies and a cooter. So yeah, vote for me. That's not a fucking reason to vote for you. I got experience. You could have fucking ran on the experience. I've been this. Not just because I'm going to be the first fucking female president. Quit fucking saying there's a glass ceiling that no one's ever been to. There is no fucking glass ceiling anymore for women. No glass ceiling for anybody. That's a lie. And the sooner women, young women and modern women understand this, the better off we'll fucking be. See, the Democrats want to say that there's a ceiling. You can't progress no further, but you can progress farther with us. She couldn't claim another Trump because he fucking beat her to it. He's already promoted the first woman to do the first construction on a skyscraper. First person to have gay people in his organization and construction and work free work. Granted, many years back in the fucking 70s, he had things working against him for this and the other. But when you delve into them, it's really nothing major at all. It's not really racism. It's stupidity of why some things happen. So she had a lot of shit working against her. She couldn't claim anything. What's your problem? I'm going to declare a no-fly zone over a fucking sovereign state. That's stupid shit, and I went over that in foreign policy. Check that video out. That should be it should be in video 6 or 7. That's a bad fucking idea. People understood that. What's your other policy? What's your economic plan? Well, I'm not. What's her response? Well, I'm not very good in economics, but I think we'll have Bill take it over. Like I said in my other video. That's I'm not a woman, but goddamn, if I was a woman, say you're going to take over to be the most powerful, would be the most powerful woman in America, not in the world, the most powerful woman in America for the first time, and you're going to turn the reins over to a fucking man. I'm not a woman, and that'd be fucking insulting me. Then why the fuck am I voting for you? If I'm just going to vote for you just to be a fucking a throne placeholder, you're going to get back to a fucking man. There's no point to fucking vote for you as the first woman president. You've abdicated your power. So she fucked up on that. Her response should have been, I'm going to get me some of the best people around me. Because that's what fucking Trump said. Even though he's a businessman, he goes, I am going to get some of the best people to work around me, and we're going to work on it and tackle it together. So we can make a good thing for the American people. So, that's what she fucked up. All Trump's responses were, I'm going to do it for the American people. What was her response? I'm with her. Why am I with you? His was, I'm with you. Everything with her was me. Trump was we, or you. Not me. Not him. You know, he do it to his record and all that, but that's fine. But that's why she lost. She lost handily. Sanders wouldn't have fucking won it. Sanders wouldn't have fucking won either. I don't care what anyone says, he would have lost. I'm going to another video about that and why he could have done better, because I promised that, and I'm getting into that too. Yeah, she totally fucked herself over. The DNC fucked himself over royally. And this is why they collapsed, and that's why they're going to have a problem. I'll get another video on that later. So, just getting long. I'm going to call it quits here. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you next time.